What's going on, guys? Crazy Steve here. Welcome back to another video here on my channel. In today's video, guys, we're gonna talk about NHL 20. We have a couple leaks to talk about, guys. Some confirmed things about the game. We gotta talk about EA Access and what that means for NHL 20 since it's now on the PS4 and stuff like that, guys. So starting off, actually, we're gonna talk about EA Access. EA Access is a service, guys, finally on the PS4, $5 a month. You can basically play any EA game for free after 6 to 7 months of it being released. So games like NHL 19, FIFA 19, Madden 19, all those games are in something called the Vault. The Vault is where you guys can play every single EA game ever released on the PS4. This does exclude some AAA games like Battlefield, however. So like newly released AAA games, I don't think they're gonna make them free that fast, but they will become free eventually. Also with the EA Access, guys, you guys can save 10% off every single EA product. So let's say you're gonna buy points in NHL 20, you'll save 10% off of each purchase you make. And you can also save 10% off on the actual game itself. So there's three versions, as always, guys: the $80 version, the $100 version, and the $120 version. I always usually buy the $100 version. I'm probably still gonna stick with it, but now that I'm gonna have EA Access, I can get it for $90. If you want to buy the regular edition, you guys can get it for $70. It's a pretty good deal, guys, especially with all the free games you guys can actually get in the Vault. And yeah, guys, this also means you guys can play NHL 20 10 hours. You can get a 10-hour trial basically for NHL 20. And all the progress you make will transfer over to the full game, which is pretty cool, guys. 10 hours is insane. And if you don't like the game, you don't have to buy it then. If you do, or maybe if you just want a head start like I do, because I always want a head start off of everybody in NHL 20, an Ultimate Team, and this would be a good way of doing it, especially with the 3-day early access you get with the other two editions. It just adds up and it's awesome, man. Alright, so we have two confirmed leaks to actually talk about for NHL 20. First one being Ray Ferraro, guys. Everybody know who Ray Ferraro is. He's basically one of the main commentators in the NHL industry. And he did say on a Spotify podcast that he's actually recording over 60 hours of new commentary. And 60 hours is actually a lot, guys. That is a lot of commentary. It's also been said that Doc Emmerich and Eddie Olczyk will no longer be in NHL 20. So those two guys are gone. Only Ray Ferraro is staying, and then I don't think they're gonna just have one commentator, so I think they're gonna probably bring in a new one. But I'm pretty sure they're gonna bring in a new one, guys. I don't think they're just gonna have one commentator commentating. That's just like I don't see that happening. Most likely it's going to be Gord Miller because he actually has stayed near Vancouver for a while now, and I mean that really doesn't really mean anything. But who knows, dude? Maybe he's just been around the EA office while he's been there. Who knows, man? I know I'm positive we're gonna have a new commentator, but I just have a feeling it's going to be Gord Miller. And yeah, guys. So the second leak is it's not really a leak, guys. It's actually on the Best Buy website, but it's basically the NHL 20 cover. Not really the cover, but it's gonna be like what the color of the game is going to be. No surprise here, guys. It's the same design as Madden 20. We just don't know who the player is going to be. But that right there, guys, is going to be the background color. And that's also most likely going to be the background color of the whole game. So if you're playing franchise mode, that's going to be the background color, I guess. Or when you're in the menus. And that is that, guys. So the cover athlete, and most likely it's going to be a player that's getting an award at the NHL Awards, which is June 19th. And most likely, guys, this is my guess. I think it's going to be Sidney Crosby because he's never been on the cover before, and I just feel like he's a pretty good role model. That's one of the reasons they picked Subban, actually, because he was a pretty good role model, and I think they're gonna do the same thing for Crosby. Could be any player, but it has to be a player that's on the finalist for any of the awards. So could be Giordano, could be Brent Burns, could be anybody, but he has to be a finalist or a candidate for an NHL award on June 19th. And that's when we will also see the trailer. And the teaser trailer, guys, that EA always does, it's like one of those 20-second trailers they do usually a week before NHL Awards. So maybe around June 9th to 11th, we might be seeing a teaser trailer of what the game is going to be about. Not really what's going to be about, but we're just going to see, you know, how the game is. First look at the actual game. Alright guys, now we're going to talk about the release date information. This is basically confirmed unless EA does release the game early, because Madden 20, guys, that's coming a month early. EA could do the same thing for NHL 20 if they want to. Sometime in August, like the third week of August, some shit like that. They could do it, but that's a big maybe, man. But yeah, guys, NHL 20, man, it's the EA Access trial will begin on September 3rd. If you get the 3-day early access version of the game, which is the $100 or the $120 version, you get it on September 6th, and if you just get the base version of the game, you will get it on September 10th. And yeah guys, so that's the release date information. That's all I got in today's video. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys did, then be sure to drop a like, as every like helps my channel tremendously. Thanks for watching, and peace out.